I personally think that men are basically all the same. Men just want a nice, sweet, supportive woman. You don't even have to be that beautiful. Like, don't be fat, like go to the gym, eat healthy, put a little bit of makeup on, not too much. But ultimately, men just want a supportive, kind, sweet woman. He's gonna go out there, take on the world, do all these difficult things, and he just wants to go home and know that there's peace, there's food on the table, the house is clean. It's really not that difficult. All men want the same thing.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
A woman's value that she adds to a man is something that you cannot even put a price on. What we're doing is we're elevating you and we're growing you in a way that you could not even imagine.
Stop the cap.
Pause. What's your longest relationship?
5.5 years.
5.5 years. When you met that man, was he a millionaire?
No.
When you left him, was he a millionaire?
Yes.
That man that you said was a millionaire, he was already balling when he met you, because you already told me that he was taking care of you. So we gonna keep it real.
He was.
All right, then.
But
So
I still elevated him, and every man that I've been with would say so.
He was taking care of you. You ain't made nobody nothing. A lot of these women talk about what they could do for a man and how good they are. A lot of y'all have an overinflated ego. You're not bringing nothing to the table but problems, attitude, and taint, tarnished, and zesty coochie. Check your attitude, because y'all are not all that.
That is why so many chicks get mad when you ask them what do they bring to the table. When a man asks you what do you bring to the table, he's not referring to a monetary value. What he's asking you is, hey, if we have kids together, you gonna cook for them, or you gonna order DoorDash and cook them bullshit and go get McDonald's all the time? Are you intelligent enough to teach our kids the ABCs? Can you teach them how to tie their shoes? Can you teach them how to be a good person? That's what we mean when we ask, what do you bring to the table?
He's got a point.
And so many of y'all women these days get offended when you get asked, what do you bring to the table? Because a lot of you bring to the table
problems, attitude, and taint, tarnished, and zesty coochie.
Cue the intro. Welcome back.
I'm back, got gold red taxes. Welcome back.
If this is your first time finding my channel, the name of my channel is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Uncle L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops. Miss you every day. Yeah, I had to react to this one. This is from the Nightcap podcast with Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco. These two get together and act a fool. I would have sworn watching this episode that Shannon Sharpe was the reincarnation of Kevin Samuels, because he was straight spitting KS Godfather knowledge. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let the content speak for itself, because I'm sure all of my subscribers mess with Kevin Samuels and they knew it when they heard it, but I had to react to it too. So with that said, we're gonna get into the content, but first, shout out to all my day one subs. Shout out to all my new subs. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. But if you would, I'm trying to get to 1,500 now. I believe in baby steps. Help! Y'all give me a sub if this is your first time watching one of my videos. If you're already a sub, give me a like and give me a share. Helps push my content into the algorithm and gets it seen more on YouTube. With that said, now let's get into the content.
Ocho, a woman posted a very interesting video this week. Let's take a look at it.
So there's a stat on Facebook, and basically it says, men are not obsessed with women like they used to be.
Single men, why you don't pursue anymore? What happened to men pursuing girls?
So am I like the only woman that no longer gets approached by men?
Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with, and y'all can't face that fact.
Ocho?
Uh-huh.
Agree, disagree,
like
slightly agree?
I mean, it varies. It depends. You know, I think men are a little bit more now focused on just themselves. You know, focus on work, getting to the bag, and allowing the woman to be the last choice of importance.
Damn right.
As opposed to how it was before. You know, chasing the woman, chasing, applying pressure, doing all that. And most of the time, what you have to understand too, is women put up such a front with the chase and applying pressure, as if there's something that's so different about them as opposed to anyone else that you could deal with. But then when you actually get a hold and you get to learn that individual and you're allowed access, you come to find out, well, God damn, I've been doing all this chasing for this, but you ain't no different than nobody else.
Ocho Cinco is 100% correct. A lot of women these days swear up and down that they're unique jewels, that they're special, that they're different. But when you jump on social media, what do you see? With black women, for example, same baby hairs, same lace front fitted caps, same eyelashes, same lipstick, same bodysuits, same everything. They're like Barbie dolls on a shelf at Walmart. But all of them swear up and down that they're different and unique, when in actuality, there's a sameness to all of them. Same thing with white chicks. Same, I'm like me personally, I don't discriminate in dating, but I don't date blondes because I just don't like blonde white chicks. I like brunettes. I really prefer like Latina looking chicks. Like if they white, I prefer them to be darker looking, but that's blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, women swear that there's a uniqueness to them when in actuality, there's a sameness to them.
Exactly.
Whereas with men, all of us are different. Now, we're all simple. We're not hard to please, but all of us are different. And a big difference is you have men that will provide and men that won't. And the men that will provide are rare. And if something is rare, that makes them a prize. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's continue.
It's all the same. You know, at the end of the day, I think men's focal point has changed from chasing women to more focusing on themselves, work, family, if that comes into play. And it's just different now. It's just different now, especially in today's era where we have a lot more women that are in, I hate using the word alpha positions, but they are the men now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think the thing is, Ocho,
women are the men.
They a lot of women. But see, when you keep saying, I don't need a man, then you convince yourself. And then you want to be masculine because you think you can talk to them. At the end of the day, that's still a man. And I'm not saying, look, I'm old and know how my grandmother and how I saw everybody raised. See, these women today, they talk about, I want to be treated like my mom and my great grandma got to treat, but y'all don't behave like that. Y'all ain't cooking. Y'all ain't cooking no meal every day.
Message.
When my grandfather got home at lunch, meal on the table. He got home at dinner, meal on the table. He ate first.
Write that down.
It wasn't no arguing back and forth.
And believe it or not, what Shannon Sharpe is talking about right here is chivalry. Chivalry is not one-sided. There are two sides to it, the feminine and the masculine. The masculine side is we open doors, we defend you, you know what the masculine side is because it's still required. What's the feminine side? They gonna hate this one. Oh, buddy. Fix me a sandwich. Go grab me a beer. Make me some lemonade. You know why I need a beer? Because I've been outside and it's 97 degrees and I've been cutting the grass for the past hour and I done grabbed the weed eater and the blower and I done got 3 shades darker and about to have a heat stroke. Hey, can you grab me a beer? Matter of fact, can you bring me a sandwich? Or you can come out here with me. It's up to you. You ain't got to, but if you can't fix me a sandwich, grab that weed eater for me. You see what I'm saying? There's two sides to chivalry, but women think it's one-sided. Women feel like men should be the ones performing and they should be the ones receiving without any reciprocity. And that's why chivalry is dead.
And women killed it.
Let's continue.
When my grandfather said they can, they did. When he said they couldn't, they couldn't. But y'all, I'm gonna do me. Okay, well, do you. I don't have to be a part of it. Yeah. And so I think the thing is that they've convinced themselves they don't need a man until they need a man.
You're so stupid.
And then you 20, now you 45, now you 50. Now your options are limited.
Right. Yeah. I don't think women understand that the options are limited, especially today, especially what they want. When you look at their expectations and what they expect and what they're looking for, it's very hard. It's very hard to get.
No, Ocho, it's not hard. But here's the thing. What you want, gotta want you.
A lot of people won't accept that the type of person that they're attracted to don't even like them. It's a cold world.
It is.
I mean, it sounds good. It's cool to have standards, or it's cool to have a wish list, but they don't like you. Like
the man that you looking for ain't necessarily looking for you.
That's facts, man.
Ooh.
See, that's the problem. Cool. Okay, you want a guy. Oh, he need to be over 6 foot tall. Oh, he needs to make six figures. Oh, he need to do this.
Right.
Meanwhile, y'all show up 50 to 120 pounds overweight. Lace front fitted caps, long, ugly, transgendered eyelashes, long, fake fingernails, masculine and aggressive, but talking about you want a real man.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Well, every time you throw out something that he needs to be, you a percentage, 15, 20%, So now you down to 5%. That 5% of the man that you want, that's over 6 foot tall, that has a nice body, that makes six figure, that's well-to-do, does he want you?
Damn.
It's hard. It's hard for something to add value, to increase in value that constantly gets used. Listen to what I said, Ocho.
You know what's funny?
Name something that increases in value that's constantly get used.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people.
You told me about my Ferrari. You said, buy that Ferrari, but put it up. A bottle of wine. Philippe Rothschild, Petrus, Camus.
Right. 1942.
They ain't drinking it. I'm valuable. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Huh?
What?
Tom Brady wants.
They know they worth. They know they worth.
Worth is what someone is willing to pay for something.
Oh, nigga.
Tom Brady can list his house for $150 million. But I guarantee you, after 6 months over a year, that house ain't sold. I guarantee you he dropped the price.
Okay.
So now, if somebody comes in and says, Tom, he want $150 million. I give you $100 million cash. Okay, I take it. That's what the house was worth. See, you don't get to determine your worth if somebody's not paying for it. Something is only valuable if somebody will purchase it.
He ain't lying.
Women, they put themselves in unwinnable positions at times, you know? They play hard to get. They're very difficult. They create this perception that all the work the man is going to put in the end, you know, they're just getting this, oh my goodness, this is so much different than everybody else. When in hindsight, once you are gained access to it, it's no different than anybody else. That's why they play the difficult game in the beginning. That's why they make you jump through hoops and make you jump through obstacles, because there's really nothing at the end of that light.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Or at the end of that tunnel.
If men are not going to be met with the amount of love and support and reciprocity and appreciation that they deserve and that they need, well, I'm not going to feel bad about a man saying, you know what? I am going to take my power and my peace back by embracing this new, I guess, way of life. You know, if I have to really engulf myself in the whole single man lifestyle in order to find my peace, in order to be happy and everything of that sort, then I'm going to do that.
And that's why you see so many videos with women saying men don't approach.
Oh, single men, why are you don't pursue anymore? What happened to men pursuing girls?
So am I like the only woman that no longer gets approached by men?
Where are all the men? That's why you see so many passport bro videos. Hell, I got one coming up soon. I'm taking another trip to the DR in about another week and a half or so. I mean, you know, when you got it like that, you travel. Women don't bring enough to the table. Some women, not all, mostly modern women, don't bring enough to the table to justify taking a chance on them, being in a relationship with them. They require more of our time, more of our resources than they're willing to put back into us. And a lot of them come to the table with another dude's walking
cream pie.
Sometimes multiple walking
Cream pie.
like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Cream pie.
And then on top of that, they're overweight. Their attitudes are bad.
Whatever, I do what I want.
They're in debt, college, consumer, you name it. Car notes, mortgages. The juice isn't worth the squeeze.
I have to be honest enough to admit that there are a lot, not all, but there are a lot of women out there that only see men as a tool to use at their own discretion for their own disposal. You know, let's be clear, you all, and let's be honest. Even when it comes to marriage, oftentimes the women only want to be married for the lifestyle that the man can give to her, the wedding day, the big pretty ring. You know, it's all about her feeling her best self, and it's all about her reaping all of the benefits and rewards of being married. But hardly ever do we think about how we are supposed to feel our duties and our responsibilities and our roles as wives.
Hey, can you cook some oxtails? I need to know, can you cook oxtails? What about saying, can you cook breakfast? Grits, eggs, sausage, bacon, French toast, pancakes. Okay. What about eggs Benedict? Make hollandaise sauce? Okay, you can't do that. Okay, what can you do? What's the this value that you speak of? What is it? Because I just want you to know a little something. Everything that you do, I can pay somebody to do it. Cook, clean, get my dry cleaning. Right. Hey, I don't pay them to sleep with me. I pay them to leave. I ain't paying for the sex. I'm paying you to get out.
Well, bye.
Hold on. Let me write that down. So I can use that in my next argument.
He cold.
You know, the moment that he's no longer being my lap dog or giving me whatever I want, I'll just leave him. That is how we treat relationships, and especially marriage today. And so just being completely transparent, I can't fault entirely these men, or at all for that matter, for saying, you know what? I'll just live the single life. These men are actually enjoying being alone, being by themselves, you know, doing the same activities that they would enjoy with a woman. I mean, they're comfortably out loud doing it by themselves.
And Shannon Sharpe said it best. The things that we used to believe as men that we needed a woman for, we can buy those services, maid services, meal preps, other services, because there's a bunch of ex-workers out here everywhere.
If pussy was a stock, it would be plummeting right now because you flooded the market with it. You're giving it away too easy. You'd be watching the news today, pussy plummeted again on the NASDAQ.
With that said, I'm gonna bring this one to a close. That clip with Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco, was from the Nightcap podcast. I'm gonna put a link in the description to that channel. Go over there, give them a like, a share, and a sub. And if you would, give me a like, a share, and a sub. Thank you to all my new subs. Thank you to all my day one subs. Hey, y'all, I'm at 1,016, 1,017. Help me get to 1,500. I sure appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Toodles.